Hello, everyone. This is Aaron Maurer, mostly known as Coffee Chug online if you follow along on Twitter or other places. And I'd like to welcome you to the second annual Eagle Eye to the World Global Project. We are getting ready. We are very, very close to kickstarting things off. And I would like to make this video to get you thinking about possibly joining this global project. This is something that I know as you think about bald eagles, many people say, God, it doesn't really fit my curriculum. Um, we don't really have bald eagles in our area. It's not something that's really going to apply. And I wanted to make this video to get you to think about joining because it's an amazing journey. It's a project that allows you to fit the needs of your classroom. It's not overly stressful or tedious. And in the end, everybody gains a lot, including the teachers and educators involved, and not just the students. We are located in the Quad Cities, or Bettendorf, Iowa, to be more specific and exact. And there's a business here, Alcoa, uh, and they have they're stationed along the Mississippi River. And on along the river, they have two eagles that have returned back to the nest year after year, Liberty and Justice, and laid eggs. So last year we created a global project for them where we got classes from around the world. We had several countries represented early on, four classes made all the way through to the end from Canada, Netherlands, here in the Midwest, down south in the southern parts of the United States, and it was amazing. And what we used is we used the bald eagle and the camera that streams the live feed of the camera of the bald eagles 24/7 as our platform. This gives all the students a focal point to focus on and discuss. We use Edmodo as a very safe network for students to learn how to engage and interact with one another. And we'll be starting the handshaking, getting to know one another um, platform here very soon. Once the eagles lay their eggs, which usually happens in February, when you get two, very rare to get three. You only had three eggs last year. Um, we will then follow that journey of watching the eagles eat, battling the cold. Like right now this morning, it was -8 without wind chill here. And you get to watch this unfold all the time. During that time, kids will be doing um, some networking through Edmodo, talking back and forth about things. We'll provide topics. But more importantly, what we're after is to get kids thinking about 21st century skills. Flattening your classroom walls, engaging with students that are not in the classroom, sometimes not even in the same time zone, different cultures, and how do you work together to create a finished project. And what we did last year was we put kids in teams based on a topic focused around bald eagles, and they had to collaborate online and create a multimedia presentation. Sounds maybe a little complicated, but I promise you it's not that bad, and we can make it work for all of you, no matter what your technological needs are. So, as we get going here, we're very, very close to kicking things off. It's already January 3rd, and we need to get going with the welcoming platform here in the next week or two. I really want to encourage you to think about applying and getting your kids involved. You can be as dedicated to the project as you want, or kind of sit back. It doesn't matter. You can make it fit your needs. We'll be hosting a teacher meeting here um, within the next 7 to 10 days with all the teachers involved to figure out where we are comfort level, what we like to gain out of this, and we will tweak the project to meet the needs of all the teachers. That's the exciting thing about this project is that it's not canned. It's not specifically each date here it is, but we've got wiggle room to make it work. And the project continues on until the eggs hatch. That usually ends right around March and April, depending if the eggs do hatch. And then from there, we kind of wrap things up. And then that's the exciting point is to watch the baby eaglets try to survive up in this nest, blowing all over. Watch out for predators, watching them eat, um, watching them try to push each other out of the nest, that sort of thing. So it becomes very interesting. We kind of become attached to these eaglets, and it's a great opportunity to watch nature in its truest setting. And you can make it fit anything. Obviously, science works well. We talked last year after we brainstormed about using it as character ed as we watched the siblings battle and fight one another. Um, Survival would be a great theme if you're doing something in language arts. A lot of writing opportunities, and we watch things unfold by trying to identify what animals they're bringing into the nest, um, how they eat, how they share, how they interact, how they help one another. There's so many great possibilities. So, what I encourage you to do is take time, and I will leave notes in the YouTube channel here as well as on my blog where this will be posted to look at last year's project. You're going to see some amazing things. You will see a second grade class from Canada. The teacher was phenomenal. They wrote and created a song, played the music, created the notes and the lyrics, and performed that. We had classrooms doing all sorts of great stuff within their own classroom. So it wasn't always online global collaboration, but then sharing that out. And we walked away. There's so many great lessons and project ideas that came from this that even though it wasn't true immersion of global connection on those, we were able to take the ideas from this classroom, bring it into our own classroom, and make it work. This year, we'd like to make things a little bit bigger. I've got some cool ideas in production right now that hopefully will pan out. We brought in some artists on our end last year, did some Zentangling, looked at feather artwork. And we'll be also looking at a variety of other things. Right now, I'm thinking of a kind of traveling art show, which would be pretty neat. And I also have the luxury of acquiring a pair of Google Glass. And so I think there's some possibilities there. Not now because it's way too cold to get out along the river, and maybe not this nest because when eagles are nesting, they're protected by law. But there's many times where we have 30 to hundreds of eagles all on the Mississippi River to do a Google Hangout and show other classes who aren't connected with bald eagles what we're seeing. You can see it to the perspective of the Google Glass. So a lot of cool things, as well as any other ideas that you have. And so I encourage you to check out the links, look at the website from last year, look at the website for this year, sign up, ask any questions that you have. The registration form is on the website, and within the next week to 10 days, I'll be sending out an email to everybody that's registered. It's free, doesn't cost anything, about a teacher meeting where we can kick things off, identify some deadlines, and make sure we meet all your needs. So I look forward to meeting and networking with all of you. I hope you consider signing up. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing journey. Got a lot of cool things planned, but I need more classes so we can make this thing truly global and emerging project that is worth everybody's time. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you sign up, and you can always hit me up with questions at any time on my blog. You can email me, aarmau@gmail.com, and I'll be in touch within a week. Thanks, guys. And check out the video, because right now that 7-foot wide nest is completely full of snow, and we haven't seen the eagles in a while. What's going on? We're going to check it out and find out.